Business and economy. Chinese factories are shutting down. What do they do now? Who is taking advantage of Chinese?
Southern China is a manufacturing powerhouse. Landing in the provincial capital Guangzhou, signs of China's economic ties to the US are all around, from Boeing planes on the tarmac to the busy Starbucks coffee shop. But despite the very visible presence of these well-known American brands, China ships much more to the US than it imports. US President Donald Trump wants to fix that in part by slapping high tariffs on Chinese goods. Dalang town, 2 hours' drive from the capital, has been hit hard by those levies. If you have
So, look at the manufacturing province of China. Where is it? And Guangzhou is the capital. So, basically, if you go to China, Guangzhou or Guangdong province, everybody knows that it's a manufacturing hub of the world. And Dalang town that is in trouble right now it's a small town in China, in Guangzhou, in this area. If you look at it, Dalang Guangdong province, look at that. So this nearby Dongguan, Guangzhou is the capital. So this is a Guangdong. It's really big. It's really big. It's nearby Shenzhen as well. So they made sweaters. This town, the world's 20% of the supplies of sweaters come from here. So if you ever bought Christmas sweaters before, you are most likely gonna be buying from that town. So you see, the world has become so small because of globalization. So let's see how hard they are hit by Donald Trump tariff, and what do they do to innovate or maybe try to get out of this situation, and what markets they are looking for. Let's continue watching.
a wool sweater in your wardrobe, it's likely one of them was made here. Dalang produces about 20% of the world's wool sweaters, and many factories, like this one, export to the US. This plant produces millions of Christmas sweaters annually, a third for the US market. American retailers purchased each garment for $8, selling them on to American consumers for about $40.
Wow, that's 5 times the markup. Buy them for $8 and sell them for $40. So that's why lots of Americans, they do online shopping, e-commerce, they make millions of dollars. They become millionaire because they buy cheap from China and they sell it back to American consumers. So I did that before, online shopping, e-commerce. Have you done it before? Do you want to learn it? If you want to learn, comment down below. If I have enough responses, I will teach you how to do online e-commerce. So now, right now, because of Donald Trump's tariff, this becomes so expensive, right? So American businesses, they will not be able to sell to American consumers. And remember, American businesses, they make about 5 times. Of course, they are shipping, freight costs, every stuff like that. But they still make a markup. If real Americans, they manufacture these in America, it will cost about $100 per sweater, right? So this is this is called global supply chain, outsourcing to the best person to do the job at the cheapest price possible, right? That's a capitalism. That's very smart. Americans benefited quite a lot, but right now Americans are hurt. Also, Chinese are also hurt. Who do you think will lose more from this tariff war, trade war? Do you think Americans? Do you think China? Comment down below.
That was before the new tariffs. The owner says all of his American customers have recently cancelled their orders. He's allowed us to film here, but is afraid to appear on camera and talk about what he says has become a sensitive political issue. Outside, we discover why. Many smaller factories are closed and have been forced to lay off employees.
There are so many factories here, but many of them are firing workers. It's hard to find a job.
Businesses here struggled to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. For some, the new tariffs were the last straw.
There are no orders now, so we don't need workers. We will hire workers when there are orders.
We drove back to the city to find out how other exporters are dealing with higher US tariffs. The Canton Fair is a biannual trade show helping Chinese manufacturers find customers overseas. Many are now scrambling to find new markets. Sarah Shao creates custom housing fixtures for American clients who she says are just as shocked by the tariffs as she is.
They say the things is going crazy and they cannot believe it, that Trump did this behavior. But they are holding their project right now. They are not moving. I don't think the trade war will bring winner. Or if this tariff war keep going, I think all these countries are losers.
But there could be winners. Buyers from other countries may have an opportunity to order goods at better prices, like
Right, there are no winners because American businesses they outsource products from China and they use those products to manufacture some of the products. Right, if they could not get them, then they also lose their business. So Americans lose and also Chinese lose. But there are some people who take advantage of this situation right now. Who are they?
Saleh Salama from Saudi Arabia.
My cousin and I arrived with a business and idea, and when we saw what's available, it's completely different than what we planned. It's like you're looking at the biggest catalog in the world. You're looking at something and the varieties are endless.
Endless varieties of goods produced in China every day. Most exporters here believe they'll find new customers eventually, but whether the US can find replacements for the same supplies, they're not so sure.
So, a lot of Chinese exporters they believe that they could find new suppliers in new markets pretty soon, but it's not so sure about the same for Americans because remember Chinese makes almost everything. So if Americans no longer want to import Chinese products, who would they look for? They may not be able to find the same products or at similar quality from other countries. So that could be very tough. Yeah, Chinese, they could always find new buyers, but Americans, businesses who needs those material to manufacture their own products, that would be pretty tough. So what do you think? Do you think US will lose more or do you think China will lose more? Comment down below. And of course, there's also another way that you can profit. That guy is Saudi Arabia guy, right? Chinese are in trouble, so he came to China to source for the products for his ideas, his company. So he also wins, and also Chinese also wins because Chinese get new customers. So the same way in stock markets, one is down 4.51% year to date, and you can win. You just DCA, right? So Nasdaq down 8.14%. Yeah, there's lots of opportunities. You just DCA. You can buy great companies at cheaper prices right now. Dow Jones is down 3.87%. The same way, you can buy great companies at very, very good prices. That's how I got rich, right? Over the past 3 years, from 2021 to 2024, even during the bear market, I started buying this year. So that's why my portfolio grew from 14,000 to 242,000, 17 times. So you just buy one thing that's so cheap. It's good for the stock market. It's also good for your wallet too. So if you want to learn more about stock investing, option trading, and invest option, go to Master Risk Stock Option Crypto channel and subscribe, and also go to playlist. You can learn all the investment education. So if you have any question, comment down below. If you want to open a stock trading account or get a free stock, the link's gonna be in the YouTube description comment. And if you want to talk to me, there's a mentorship call. The link is also in the YouTube description and comment down below. Share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.